Good morning from Miami, baby. So right now I'm in Miami Beach. This is the only place where I can record my video for the YouTube because we are with the family, we are with my husband and kids. And for me, the most important value in my life is my family, no matter what. I will be always saying this, that success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And of course, every single person has a different definition of success. But my definition of success is when I'm living my life on my own terms, when I do have the freedom to do what I want, where I want, whenever I want, when I'm contributing to this planet, when I'm making this world a better place. And at the same time, when I'm a great mom and great wife. And if these components are together, if I'm living out of my, my purpose, where I know that I'm doing good in this world, when I'm following my heart, when I'm just living in my fullest potential, then I'm on it. And today's topic that I want to discuss is your boundaries and manipulation. And it is really in direct correlation how much money you're gonna make in your life, how successful you're gonna be. I have seen so many people who are coming to me and saying, Liene, I don't know what's my purpose. Liene, I don't know what's my passion. And I want to do something that really, makes my heart sing and make money with that. And this is super, super important. If you are doing something that you hate doing, just stop doing it. It's not worth it. This is your precious life. You have to wake up in the morning excited that today is another day and today I'm gonna do again something that I really love. And if it doesn't feel that way, just stop doing it. How you know that? Measure from 1 to 10. How much do you love what you are doing right now? If it is below 7, yes, you are right. You need to change something in your life. Just please don't start to tell yourself that's okay, it's not that bad, there are so many people who are living even worse. No, you have to be in the life where you can say this is the best life I have ever lived. If I'm gonna die tomorrow, I know, I can tell you I have lived the best life I can ever imagine. If I'm gonna die tomorrow, I know I have been in the best relationships, I have been in living, traveling. Like now we are in America already for almost 3 weeks, just enjoying time. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I want to do whenever I want, whatever I want, and with whom I want, and how I want. So now let's go back to the topic about your passion, about living your own truth. And through my programs there have been more than 10,000 people, and that's why I really understand human psychology. I know how people live, what they think, what is their mindset, and it doesn't matter where are you coming from, Spain, America, Italy, Latvia, England, we are all the same human beings. And I have noticed that especially if you have been living in very dominant family where your parents are, very demanding. Basically, a lot of people, they don't know who they are because they have never asked the question, who am I? What do I like to do? What is important for me? Because their parents, their surroundings have been always in the schools, they say how it's supposed to be. They never ask us, how do you feel about that? And I'm not saying that our parents, they want bad. No, not at all. They want only the good and the best things. But it turns out that we lose our identity. We lose the sense who we really are, what we now want, what is important for us, because someone else is always telling to us. And I see so many people are just running around, asking for advice to their friends, to their parents, especially to the people who are not even good at it. The worst thing that you can do in your life is to ask the advice from somebody who is not good. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna change my hand. Who is not good at that topic. If you're going ask to your mother for advice about your relationship and she is absolutely unhappy in her relationship, don't do that. If you are asking for advice from your friend who is struggling with the money and you ask, should I invest in this course or not? And she's struggling with this money, she will never be able to give you the best advice. Only get the advice from the people who are living exactly how you would want to live. This is my top mantra, and I'm not anymore asking anybody in the best way what I'm doing. Yes, I do have a lot of mentors, the people that I'm working with, but in the best way, my best advisor is me. I'm connecting with my intuition through my meditations, hypnotic meditations. If you haven't tried, you go and try my meditations. They are amazing. So I'm connecting with myself, and because I know that all the answers are within me. This is why I'm saying I'm helping strong people get even more stronger, because I believe we don't need to run around. We don't need to go chase something. All the answers are within us. And let's go back to this piece where we are kind of losing our identity and we don't know who we are, because we've been always raised by it's supposed to be this way, this is the right way. And who said that? There is no right or wrong way. This is just the perception of someone who is thinking like that. But you see, we want to be so much loved. We want to be so much accepted by all the people who are around us that we don't even question us. How you can even question as a kid your parent if this is someone that you really admire? You can't question it, right? But the worst thing is when we grow up, we are starting, we are not starting, we are living in this mindset that this is the only way, that we must ask for advice from our parents, from our loved ones, and we forget who we are, what we want. And of course, then you're supposed to be a lawyer, okay? My mama said I'm supposed to be a lawyer. Only lawyers make a good money. You have to be an economist or you have to be a doctor, which is, even a few days ago, I was speaking with someone and we were discussing the life of doctors in America. And it's miserable because they are all the time in this loop where they are paying for their studies till the end of their lives. And then they want home, then they want, good car, a pretty well life. But at the end of the day, they don't have their freedom because they are in the loop, because the studies are so expensive. And can you imagine if that person who decided to become a doctor, they didn't decide it because they wanted that, but because mother or father said, this is the job you need to work. And you work as, you chase something, you work in this loop, and you're not even happy. How you can help other people if you are not happy and passionate about it? So, and what we need to do, this is the main question. We must start to listen ourselves. We must listen our intuition. We must understand who we are. We need to get rid of those, programs, beliefs, all these, you must do this way, it's supposed to be that way, and start to understand who I am, what I want, what's gonna bring me joy, what is gonna make me happy, what are my values, how can I serve this world, because you cannot serve this planet if you are not living your best life. If you don't know who you are, if you are not living from your heart, from your soul, if you are not following your heart. So we have to get rid of those thoughts, programs that have been planted in our subconscious mind. How we do that? Through hypnosis, through meditations, starting to listen ourselves and setting boundaries from the people who are trying to tell us how to live. Sometimes it's gonna be hard. Sometimes it's gonna be, the people will come and say, you are very egoistic, you must listen me. But it's so much worth it not to do what they want, but to do what you want. And just side note, please don't get me wrong, these people don't want anything bad. These people want good for you. But who knows what is good for you except you? That's why, my dear friends, please start with you. Live your passion, live your purpose. And let me know in the comment below, what do you think about this video and what needs to change in your life so that you can say, this is the best life I have ever lived.